we have introduced the creation and modification of alignments, profiles, superelevation, and cross-sections. The assembly design is creating a road model based on all the drawings above. Before the assembly design, we need to create the route model first. Under the Section and Modeling module, click the Route Modeling tool, and click the Create Route Model command. Select the route alignment to open the Create Route Model window. You can also create the road model in the Edit Alignment window. Double-click the route alignment to open the Edit Alignment window, and click the road model icon in the bottom right corner to open the same window. You can edit the route model parameters here. The model information is located at the top of the window and includes the route name, vertical curve, and the ground cross-section file. Normally, you do not need to edit the data here, but if you change the vertical curve design after generating the route model, you need to reset the vertical curve with this function. Below that, there are drawing options. For the route model, you can edit model parameters here. The route info shows the basic information of the alignment, including name, class, and design speed. The data range controls the modeling range of the route. Under this option, the left and right ground width controls the range of the slope model. If you set the width to 70 meters, that means the width of one side of the route model is equal to 70 meters. If the slope of the section requires more than 70 meters in the horizontal direction to intersect with the ground, the model generation will fail. You need to increase the ground width or change the slope template. The next parameters are start and end station number. The system will generate the route model for the whole alignment by default. But you can manually set the route model range by entering the station number or by clicking on the alignment. Or, you can click the Pick Station Range and select the start and end station numbers on the alignment. The next part is Drawing Options, which is used to control the model options. You can switch the roadbed model and slope model on and off. The color scheme controls the model display color. You can select by material color or by template color. The next option is the station number step. It is an important parameter that controls the distance between cross-section ground lines. EICAD's assembly design module uses continuous straight lines to replace curves, so the density of straight lines will influence the level of detail. The smaller the number is, the model will be more detailed. It is recommended to set 15 to 20 for the main route and 3 to 5 for ramps. The structure station number step is used for controlling the step density of structures such as bridges and tunnels. We recommend setting the number same as the station number step. The rest three functions are display options for the station number label, cross-section ground lines, and cross-section line for the road model. You can also set the text font and ground model display colors under the text style and color settings. The longitudinal ground color refers to the model center line, and the cross-sec ground color refers to the line perpendicular to the longitudinal ground line. After finishing the settings, click OK to generate the route model. We can see that there is a grid around the alignment. If you switch into a 3D perspective, you can see that the grid is a 3D model, isolated from the terrain model. Now, we have the base route model. The next step will be assembling all the components. Double-clicking the route model. If you did not create the slope and ditch template, you can enter the template creation window by clicking these two buttons. Click the Assembly Design button to open the Road Model Assembly Design window. In this window, the first component is the road bed template. If you have created the road bed template of the current route, the system will read that and assemble it for the whole alignment by default. You can edit the road bed template table. Click the start or end station number, and you can enter the station number manually. If you have multiple roadbed templates, all the created roadbed templates will be listed under the roadbed template column. If you want to insert the other roadbed template, click the Insert row, select the new roadbed template, and click on the alignment to select the start and end station numbers. If you want to change the start and end station numbers, you can click the mouse icon on the right to select station numbers again. And you can enter the station number manually to edit parameters in detail. If you want to remove a roadbed template from the table, select the row and click the Delete Row button. Please note that the icon in the bottom right corner is labeled Delete All. You can remove all the roadbed templates from the table. The next component is the superelevation, which is similar to the roadbed template. The system will read the superelevation entity and automatically apply it to the route model. For the slope design, you need to add the slope template to the table. In this case, we have created 3 slope templates: the fill slope, the cut slope, and the cut fill slope. The system will calculate based on the route model. Select the suitable slope template and apply it to each section. The first step is to import slope templates into the table. Click the Insert Row icon in the middle, and then select either Insert Left Template Group or Insert Both Template Group. You can insert different slope templates for the left and right. But in this episode, we will demonstrate Insert Both Template Group. Select all the slope templates and press Enter. The system will ask, Sort slope template from top to bottom? Click Yes, then click to select the range of the assembly. If you want to reselect the range, you can modify the station number range by editing the Start Station Number and the End Station Number columns. Or, you can select the Start or End Station Number and click the Pick Station Number icon to select the station on the alignment. Please remember, there are left and right sides on the route model. You need to select the range of the right side by clicking the mouse icon on the right side. If you want to remove the imported template, you can choose the row you want to delete and click Delete Current Row. In this tutorial, we will import 3 different slope templates for both sides. The system will select the suitable template for each section. Ditch templates are similar to the slope design template. You need to create side ditch and intercepting ditch templates first. In the Road Model Assembly Design, click the Insert Row, select the Add Both Side Ditch, select the side slope template, and set the range. For the intercepting ditch, the operation is same. Like the slope template, you can import different ditch templates for the left and right side. When we finish the basic settings of the assembly design, click OK, and the system will begin assembling all the imported templates. The Road Assembly Result window will be opened if the imported slope template failed. This table lists all failed slope templates and the corresponding error station number on both sides of the route. You can move to the failed location by clicking each field. There are 3 different ways to fix that problem. The first method is to create a new slope template and apply it to these cross sections. Double-clicking the route model and clicking the View cross-section, You can see the cross-section of each station number. We can see that, at the station K30, the left side of the route may need a slope with a smaller slope ratio, or a larger slope height to touch the ground. So, we can create a new slope template with 1 to 0.25 slope ratio. In the Road Model Assembly Design window, we can add a new slope template to the left side, and set the end station at 30. Now, in the View Cross-Section window, K30 Station, we can see the new slope template has already been assembled. The second method is to increase the modeling range of the route. Double-click the model, and select the Model property to open the Edit Road Model Properties, and increase the left and right ground width. You need to click Update Model to refresh the route model. Finally, if both methods failed, EICAD supports directly drawing the missing template. Open the View Cross-Section window, tick the Label All box, and click the Batch Draw button. Select the base point, and the system will draw all cross-sections of the route model and label their station numbers. Press Enter to create. Find the failed cross-sections, and you can draw slope lines and berms directly by yourself. For example, the cross-sections of stations 0, 10, and 20 fail to generate. So we can use the Line tool to draw slopes and berms, or copy and modify the nearby slope template. EICAD supports complex self-defined slope template, but in the demonstration, I will create with a simple method. Now we need to define each component. Under the Section and Modeling module, select the Route Modeling tool, and click the Modify, Set Slope Line command. Select the drawn line element, and the Manually Set Slope Line window will be opened. Here, we need to set the slope line as Fill Slope and assign a name to it. You can also set the slope line color by clicking the Slope Line color. The mouse icon at the right side allows users pick color from other lines. Click OK to finish. Repeat the command, Modify Set Slope Line, and click the line below. Set the type to berm, and assign a name to it. You can set the color to the same as the other berms, and click OK to finish. Use the same function to set the rest line elements. When you finish setting all the line elements, use the Modify, Refresh Cross-Section command under the Route Modeling tool. Select the axis of the original cross-section, and select one drawn slope line. When the manual modification of the cross-section is complete, window pops up. Click OK to finish. The system will create a new slope template based on what you draw. The orientation of the template will not influence the future modeling result, and all slope templates point to the right by default. Now, we can create the other two slope templates with same steps. The system will automatically read the new slope sections, and the route model will be fixed by the Update Model command. When we finish the assembly design of the route, we could view the outcome. Under the Section and Modeling module, click the 3D and BIM application tool. Click the View 3D View command, In the View Road Model Options window, you can set the render mode. It is recommended to set it as the wireframe mode to check whether the model is correct or not. Click OK to open the Road Model 3D Observation window. Here, you can set the speed, offset distance and height, and click play to roam through the route. You can select the station number on the left to check the model of each station. Now we have finished the introduction of the assembly design. The next episode will provide a brief introduction to the interchange module.